Hello and good afternoon. Welcome once again to the programming that nobody asked for, but here it is anyway. Today we will talk about the topic of national relevance, and for that we have asked three experts in the topic that can give us more information and details about light pollution. Now, before releasing our experts, I will put them in context. Light pollution corresponds to the alteration of the natural darkness of the night, caused by wasted, unnecessary, or inadequate light generated by outdoor lighting, which generates impacts in the health and life of living beings. The light pollution always involves a waste of light, either because the target doesn't light up ground, construction, etc., and therefore the light escapes or scatters to the horizon or the sky directly. Also, because it deals in unnecessary moments or in the unnecessary quantity. Now that you know, don't leave the light in your houses when you are not using it. Next, our light manufacturing and design engineer, Mr. Jose Manuel.
Thanks for the invitation, Vito. And of course, in addition to the fact that this type of contamination exists, there are different manifestations: sky scatter, light trespass, and rare. Sky scatter is caused by a bad installation of the illuminaries or also by overlay. Light trespass occurs when artificial light from the street or other buildings enters through the window, invading the interior of homes or buildings, thus altering the interior of the home or space. In addition to the fact that this could disturb sleep, and nobody likes that, right? Finally, glare occurs when light from an artificial source falls directly onto the eye due to over-illumination or very white light, which causes many car accidents. So we come to the next question. How is light pollution produced? This can be produced by poorly designed streetlights and lights that emit light into the sky, such as globe-style streetlights or streetlights that are not well shielded or do not have a screen. Excess power in artificial lights, existent or inefficient hours of artificial lighting, etc. Good lighting is one that is efficient and that directs the light towards the ground and to the sides. This illumination does not produce glare and is uniform. In contrast, poor lighting is inefficient, which directs a large amount of light towards the sky and produces glare.
Thank you very much, Jose. We will ask the secretary of the generation of the new artificial lights to tell us about the types of this contamination.
Thanks, Vito. That's right. There are different types of contamination, and it's interesting to know how they are produced. Also, while talking about light pollution, we are referring to a very broad term that encompasses uses of various kinds. Each type of light pollution has specific causes and consequences. For example, overlight, a problem widely ignored until the end of the 20th century. It consists of lighting with a higher intensity than necessary for the activities that are going to be carried out in the space. Excessive light bundling. These types of groupings of light are a source of distraction and confusion. They can even distract the attention of those who are illuminating. In addition to this, there are certain consequences due to pollution, among which the following stands out. Health effects. Given an excess of light at night, some functions of the pineal gland are inhibited, such as the secretion of melatonin, essential for the regulation of circadian rhythms. In addition to sleep problems, other health effects include headache, stress, fatigue, and anxiety. Disorder in ecosystems. Just like people, animals of all kinds are affected by light pollutions. And speaking about the effects of the ecosystem, I have my colleague Juan Francisco, an expert of environment fields. Juan, all yours.
With pleasure, Rodo. That's how the impact that can be produced in the environment is much more than we imagine. Negative effects on biodiversity. Light sources that are activated at night affect the activities of nocturnal species in ecosystems that are close to these light sources. The effects it produces are disorientation in animals, alterations in the routines, displacements towards other habitats which could foster the existence of invasive species, biodiversity loss, disturbance in the food chain, negative variations in the ecological balance. In addition to this, the production of greenhouse gas emissions, mainly carbon dioxide, increases. To generate electricity, it is necessary to have a thermoelectric plant, which are facilities that produce electricity from fossil fuels such as oil, natural gas, and coal.
We thank our participants today for joining us currently. Obviously, the solutions that are proposed are not intended to eliminate artificial light completely, but rather to moderate its use to achieve a balance between the need for light and its efficiency. Next, a series of points are proposed to avoid light pollution. Illuminate those areas that really need to be illuminated. Use low pollution and energy saving light sources and program all light systems so that they turn on and off automatically when natural light so warrants. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in another time, one more time, for programming that nobody asked for, but here it is anyway. Thanks and goodbye.